This tune's called Focus.
Yeah.
How did we get to this tune? Who's on the tune? What's the purpose of this tune?
So I think first things first, we just wanted to find a subject that everyone can relate to. You know, a very universal subject.
Can I just stop you right there already? See that? Before this song is made, there is purpose. The subject has been decided based on familiarity for the audience it's meant for, and he's led with that. Now, I personally don't see that happen often, Russ.
Yeah, no, it probably doesn't, because I think sometimes we tend to go towards like just the instinctive, natural, this came up, I'm going to go that way. But when you kind of choose purposeful what you're doing from the off, it gives you a better direction from the off, so you know where you're going from the off. Kind of when you kind of go with the instinctive, which I'm not saying is many ways of working, is making it work. But when you go off the initial, just instinctive, you now have to find your direction of where do I take this now?
Yeah.
If you choose from the off, you already know where the end goal is.
Yeah.
You can just go on your way, do you know what I'm saying?
Perfect.
Yeah.
So Smoove,
No.
you've now decided the topic. What's the next steps?
So, of course, before the subject was, kind of the creation of the sound, right? And, we knew, first of all, shout out my homie, Sammy Young.
Yes, big up Sammy.
As Sans Music, we knew we wanted to merge 3 genres in one song. It's actually 4 genres, let's put it that way. We feel like it's not something that has been done a lot. You probably hear 1 or 2. It's very risky. It's high risk, right?
Yes.
You know, because if you think about it, you drop that in a certain type of club that's like one genre but not the other. It may throw them off, but at the same time, it's got that flexibility. You can throw that, even if you chop it up as a DJ, you can just play that 30 seconds here and then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we wanted to to have that reach. Right. And after, of course, the music was done, the subject was known. It's about who can we get on board to really bring this thing to life. You know?
To go back to what you were saying before quickly, I'm guessing you're saying the risk of having a part to please everyone, but having a part that could put everyone off at the same time.
Exactly.
So you kind of gotta be almost safe with how you give them the other parts.
Yeah.
So you don't want to go too crazy into that world where it's like I'm too far lost. Yeah. But just keeping the balance must be.
Do you know what's crazy about
to pull
everything?
that off is a feat in itself.
Very true. What's interesting about everything that we're saying now, I obviously have heard the tune because I'm on it. But point is, when you're adding all these points to it, I understand why the song sounds the way it sounds. And we will get into that later, but we'll carry on from there.
Yeah, no, so I think we wanted something catchy to start it off with. Of course, it starts off with a reggaeton type feel. So we felt like a female vocalist would do it justice.
Yeah.
We happen to have, a talented young lady, Carmela, on it.
Carmela, big up Carmela.
So she did her thing. And then I already have my homie Tef Muller. Shout out Tef.
Hey, big up Tef. He joined my Instagram live as well not too long ago.
For sure.
And he's very active. I see you guys work a lot.
Yeah. Workaholics, man. But yeah, shout out Tef. He hopped on the drill section right at the end.
Yeah.
And then there was that gap in the middle. Like, okay, so what do we do with this R&B type, Afro beat?
Yeah.
And then I just went crazy on Instagram, and I was like, hashtag search. And I narrowed it down to about five profiles, and you were one of them.
Oh, this is an X Factor thing. I actually cut. I made the cut. Yo, I like that.
That was crazy.
Golden ticket.
Yeah, man.
Totally random. And I checked you out, and
and
the interesting thing about this guy, I sent him the sample of the beat. Within 10-15 minutes, he came back with a mumble verse. I was like, this is just ridiculous. So
sounds like Riddla still.
Yeah.
Nah.
Sorry to cut you, but I just want to talk about that searching for an artist process. Yeah. I think this is going to be very important information for other artists. I don't think I'm the best when it comes to social media. That's just how I feel. But what was it that you typed in to try and find an artist? Did you actually, because a lot of people say hashtags are dead now, right?
They're not.
So you let me know what you did to try and find artists, because then other artists can be like, oh, there's people looking. Okay, let me make sure I'm doing this and that to be found. So talk me through it.
It's very simple. I was typing stuff like R&B singer, Afrobeat singer. So all of these hashtags, and that had R&B in it, it had Afrobeats in it, it had, singer, so it, there was a lot of returns, right? But I just kept going, and the thing for me is finding a profile that, oh, this guy's active. He really cares about his craft. I know you're saying you're not the best, but I was convinced when I saw your stuff.
Fair enough. I'll take it.
So
I guess that helps the other way as well. When you said what hashtags did you click on to find someone?
Best believe I'm re-hashtagging everything. R&B singer, Afrobeat singer.
That's the point I was gonna say. For the artists now that want to be found. Now you know
this
what
is
people
why I
are
asked
searching.
Yeah. Because, bro, as much as we're just having fun on the show, like, I'm trying to make it actually like worth watching. So this is the kind of information that we need. Because, bro, sometimes even when it comes to like sharing music, sometimes I'm like, is anyone really listening? Because when I watch people's stories, I'll be honest, just quickly. If I see something that looks interesting, then I go back and pay attention. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I've even had people be like, oh, no, I found your music through my friend's story. Like, and I was like, oh, so it does work. Yeah, so absolutely. Hearing this kind of information, I think for producers, artists, creatives, is very, very important to see what is the authentic, natural way people try to connect. So, guys, Instagram hashtags are not obsolete, regardless of what the creator said, because he did say, oh, no, really, shut up, blood. We're using hashtags, man, them, Engyao them, because there's people looking for us. Let's go.
Absolutely, man. And just to kind of cut it short, of course, we got the team together, and you just had to hit a studio, right? And I took the team out to, it was Cube Studios, I believe, in the West.
Yeah. Big up Cube.
Yeah, man.
Shout me.
Hey, no, we need that Cube sponsorship, man.
Facts.
I can't lie. I've been there a couple of times.
It's nice.
Yeah, it's nice, especially that Studio A, I think.
Hey, he got that. He got that. You know the big one.
I haven't been to the Studio A.
Yo, that big one.
I'm not important like you lot, man.
There's so many unnecessary equipment in there.
It's just big for no reason, man. But look, it gives you that kind of sense of I'm important.
Yes,
and it's great for the gram.
Yeah. It was real good for the gram.
It's great. Ain't gonna lie. I mean, the price tag kind of, it's not a joke. But look, long story short, I feel like that sort of scenery was worth this sort of song. So
100%.
We went there, we did our thing, and then it was down to the mixing and the mastering, which was an absolute nightmare, as you can imagine.
Yep.
Different tempos, different textures of vocals.
Yes.
Automation all over.
On the
Pro
delay.
Tools.
You got to mix 4 tunes.
Right.
Basically for one song.
Yeah.
Right.
And you guys did a great job. Now that I consider that.
Look, I mean, how many months did it take? This is it.
Facts.
But that's Focus, man. Featuring Tef Muller, Carmela, and of course the very own Riddla.
Come on.
And that Sans Music project right there.
Beautiful. With that said, with this great intro, I give it to y'all. Focus. Hold up. That was not the right focus. Wait. This is real bad. Have I got the right focus on here?
Riddler focus, bro. Found it.
We're back. Come on.
Yeah, this is what you have to do to find the tune. Go do it.
Yeah, man. Anyways, giving it streams. That's more important anyway. Let's go.
Got it started after midnight. Had him thick jeans, put him on real tight. Came out so 5 star 6 figures 7 keys 8. Just a big face like calling my name. See myself focused on ya. Got a lot of time for ya. See myself focused on ya. Got a lot of time for ya. See myself focused on ya. Got a lot of time for ya. See myself
chosen. Need to be on my lonesome, even though your love's so wholesome. I know you notice that it's my time just to process. Hey, baby, too romantic, hopeless. I didn't even think that you'd notice. Hey, that I need to focus, yeah, I need to focus all on me, on me, on me. Got the streets calling me, wanting more of me, on me, on me. That I need to focus, yeah, I need to focus all on me, on me, on me. Cause the streets calling me, calling me.
Focus on me, but I'm losing my focus. She noticing me, that's right. She think I don't know it. We're living it up, she's seeing emotion. And shorty keep losing the cool. I told her, babe, control your emotions. Shorty a vibe, and she know I'm a vibe too. 5'2" with the itty bitty 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 waist. Got a big nash with the tattoos. Don't come around with no drama. I might take a trip for the summer. And Trick don't be talking about nothing to me. My crew let you talking about money. My energy up like the bunny. I'm puffing on clouds when it's sunny. And Trick I been here and I'm focused on winning. I'm smoking the hell with my brothers. We been here forever, and we'll never leave. Heart on my chest, got blood on my sleeve. I'm focused forever. Chasing the green, chasing the check. Nice chasing me. Paid on my debts. I feel like I'm free. I'm focused.
Jeez. Alright, we made it. We managed to find the track. You get me? All is well. Obviously,
on
just
Spotify.
So you know, we had to do it that way to make sure you know it's on Spotify, on all streaming platforms. Confirmed. Alright?
That's right.
Talk to me, so.
No, can I actually...
No,
can I
go
ask
ahead.
you first?
Go ahead.
Obviously, you're a big part of the tune.
Just do my little bit, yeah.
Yeah, well, still,
You know.
What did you like from your point of view?
Yeah.
Going through the whole being part of the song, how did you like? What was the experience like for you?
I would be. Let me be honest. It was kind of scary. Let me explain why. I'm very much used to dealing with my vocals myself.
Being very hands-on and everything. Yeah.
So, so he was like, yeah, I remember this part.
Facts.
And there's a certain thing about how I sing and how my cadence works that auto-tune don't really like too tough. So it does this weird like hium and slides into the note like a 808 slide, right?
Yeah.
It does this annoying thing. So
But then the tuning becomes more evident.
Auto-tuned.
Yeah.
So if you don't realize this, you're gonna just put auto-tune on and get it right, but you'll be like, oh, this guy, like, there's something off. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And but I was like, do you know what? Big up Sammy, man, because he's a sick. Even in the process of recording it, he could tell, like you're hitting it, but you're doing this. And I was like, I know, bro, but that's how I do it. Like, do you know what I'm saying? But we managed to find a good middle point.
Sounds clean.
Yeah, and
No, I said it sounds clean.
Yeah, it's clean,
I
man.
mean, like mix, but I mean also your vocal take.
yeah, because he made sure that I kept going back and forth to make sure we get it clean for everyone. To be honest, Sam Young, man, I respect it. He was very much like, you know, sometimes some people can be a bit too like, no, go. There was a level of like, do you know what? That was nice, but do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I could tell this guy actually knows how to work with people, knows how to work in studio environments.
My management.
100%. Away from that, even just working with, unfortunately, I didn't have the chance to actually meet Tef. So it was me and Carmela in studio. Never met. Like, I'm meeting Smoove, Sam Young, Carmela, first time straight away, and we're working. Do you know what I'm saying? We even wrote everything there. Even though I did my mumble, I didn't actually write it yet. And to be honest, I think we went off what I actually mumbled.
Right.
Yeah. What do you mean that it was a starting point, but it didn't stay?
Yeah, because once we sat down with Carmela, because we wanted to make sense together. So it was a thing of like, cool, Carmela, you start, because, you know, it's the reggaeton kind of energy. I'm listening to what she's saying, and I'm like, okay, this flow that I'm thinking of now matches better with where you're taking it. Do you know what I'm saying? There was still the essence of the mumble kind of there. I think the chorus bit, like that was there. Cool. But yeah, it was one of the smoothest sessions because what I find happens often is that we chill. Like a first ever meet with other artists tends to be just a chill. I play a couple tunes.
Comfortability.
Yeah, comfortability check. Like, are you actually okay as a person? You know what I'm saying? Before I work with you.
Sorry, man. Gotta go straight in.
Yeah. These guys didn't care. It's like, listen, we paid for the session. It's expensive. Yeah.
Oh, when you're at the Cube, you go straight to work.
Oh yeah, 100%. And I think, like you said, the environment itself caters for that. Like,
Absolutely.
it's like, yo, what does this button do? Like, yo, let me
Makes you
just
wanna work.
Yeah, 100%, man. And these guys, like, they really, bro, they had bottles and everything there for us. Like, yo,
No, I can tell by the change.
Yeah,
It was no normal sessions. No.
You know, if I was an alcoholic drunkard, yeah, I would be in heaven, fam, because there was everything. Like, what was the sponsorship again?
Remy Martin.
Yeah, man.
Boy.
We've got the Ray Martin sponsorship out here too, man. You know what I'm saying?
Non-alcoholic guy.
Get me? Hey, I'm here to back the man, them. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
So whether they're drinking, I'm not drinking, but supporting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'll hold a bottle, but yeah.
Trust me. No, I was there flexing. Like, yeah.
It was great.
Yeah, man. Smooth. You tell us how you felt about that session, actually.
Nah, I think the session went well. I mean, we had a couple of kind of technical difficulties.
Oh yeah, oh my days.
But end of the day, these things happen, and we went
Persevere.
through it.
Yeah, 100%.
We all tech guys. You're a tech guy as far as your compression and all that stuff.
Yeah. Let's explain that a bit further. What are we talking about here?
So the vocals are going through a CL1B, right?
Yeah.
And the way it was set originally, it was smashing the vocals. Like you was getting like 12 dB reduction, and it was it was just sounding.
That's a beautiful piece of equipment, but you don't want it to be
if you said it wrong, you're just gonna kill your vocals.
Yeah,
it's dangerous.
It was mental. It was mental, and it was mad because we was looking at like how much is going into it, and it was like there's nothing. It's not deep. Like why is it smashing it so hard?
So what was the solution in it?
Wasn't it the guy to come and switch like it's an input or output?
Yeah,
or something?
it was just wrong. I think the way the vocals came in too hot into the
to the
chain,
hardware. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So just had to dial it back, and it was good.
It was mental, but I think that took a lot of our time actually.
It did.
So for artists out there that are getting into the studio sessions, still big up the Cube. Okay, let me rephrase it. The assistant engineer that had there was quick to help us, was on deck and ready to find the issue and solve it for us. Efficiency was there. Maybe we played around a little too much trying to figure it out. But when he came through. Like, let's put it that way. When he came through and we managed to get the recording done.
And the tune we have right now is 6, so
there we go.
Big you up, played his part.
Win-win. Let's go.
And I believe we spoke to him afterwards and we had the chance to talk to the Cube to kind of be like, hey guys, like, we had a couple of issues. Maybe you need to, just let's talk about the price one more time. You know what I'm saying?
Let's get a free session or something.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, there was proof. There was cameras everywhere. So they knew what was
so there
going
you
on,
go, guys. Like, they're professional, they're fair. Cube shout me, Cube shout me.
Back to the tune.
It's Riddla.
No, back to the song.
So Tef, because again, we didn't get the chance to actually meet him. What was the process there?
Now, Tef, me and him, we have a 10+ year relationship.
Oh, okay.
So, we've been making music kind of socially for a very long time, but only in the last 10 years, in the last 5 or so years, we've starting to make it a business and putting some more effort into it. So I already understand his workflow, so it was mad easy. I knew when I was making the drill section, I knew he was gonna kill it, so I didn't even have to worry about that at all, So
where's Tef from?
So he's Nigerian originally, but grew up in the States, similar to me.
Okay.
So we met up in Manchester actually.
This is so random.
So
you're from South Carolina. Oh,
North.
So
North Carolina.
North Carolina, but he's from Jersey.
And you linked up in
Manchester.
Yeah. I know, we crazy like that.
Big up the person who created the airplane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But it was incredible. I think this hopefully opens doors, makes people fearless in what they can create.
Yeah.
We have a lot of technology out there. A lot of, social media is crazy. You can just put your stuff out there. So just make your imagination go wild, of course, pay attention to the market and what's selling and what's not. But yeah, just do your thing, guys.
And I guess right now we're seeing the power of connection. Like
100%, bro.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like when
100%.
two different parties come together, two different worlds, and whether it be social media or whether it be word of mouth, but the connection can create something amazing, isn't it?
100%. I want to talk a bit more about Sun's music, because when you shouted me, I understood there's Smoove and there's Sam Young, right? Sun's music is the collaboration of you two?
Yeah, so it's Sammy and Smoove.
Okay,
yeah,
perfect. When did that start? Was this song the beginning?
Yeah,
I thought so. Because like I said, like...
Inception.
Yeah, there was no Sans music. All of a sudden I'm seeing this released by Sans music. Like, oh, wait. Like, who's that? You know what I'm saying? But that's so sick. What made you decide to solidify yours and Sammy's relationship? How did yours and Sammy's relationship start?
I mean, it was we was at a young lady, a talented artist, I forget her name now. We're at her listening party. This is back in November last year. So Sammy was at that event. I found he was a super producer. We connected. I didn't think much of it at the time, but as time went on, I was like, let me reach out to this guy, see what can happen. And all of a sudden, we just connected. And my background is drill music. I make a lot of drill songs.
Okay.
And he's crazy on the Afro beats, piano.
Yeah.
So it was the chemistry was already there for us to kind of merge both worlds and start creating something very unique, and just kind of bridge the gaps of different genres. And we started out with Focus and see where we're at right now. So it's
beautiful.
Speaking of right now, that's our second song.
Yes.
But again,
Great segue.
Yeah, absolutely.
Beautiful. On the drill stuff, it'd be good to chat to Raseye as well. This guy, sat right here,
all right.
absolute monster.
Oh yeah, in the production of it, or
Production.
Nice,
And
nice.
Yeah. We'll talk about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Said, man, networking.
Scary.
Okay.
But I got a couple more things on Focus. So I remember the studio session, and there was a lot of decision making that you were doing. Within this project, what would you say, or how would you describe your role, and if possible, what would you name your role?
I think first of all, I'm a businessman.
Beautiful.
Initially, and everything else comes secondary. Of course, I'm a producer. I make beats, but not just that. I have a good ear for how things should sound. But then at the same time, I don't want to impose my opinions too much on the person. I like them to feel comfortable and free, but just give my opinions and my direction. So I'd say businessman, producer, and to be honest, I kind of used to rap back in the day, but I'll put that to the side just to kind of focus on the creation side of things. So this is it, right? And a little thing that a lot of people might not know, the actual lyrics of Focus, so not only do I play that producer role, also just writing the lyrics, right? I have a lot of influence on that too.
Yeah.
As you know, when you're making beats, you have a whole bunch of stuff going on in your head. You come up with your own lyrics.
Facts.
Sometimes it's a package deal. When you send a beat, you send it with a hook.
It's like, here you go.
I think that's how a lot of producers become artists. Because
100%.
It's just, you can't sit there and be a great, not you can, but you can't be that. I don't think it's normal for a producer to be good at what he does, be doing it, and not think of something.
Yeah.
And the more you keep doing that, you're gonna get better at it.
And eventually you got a whole song.
It's just like, I'm better than them.
Well,
in many cases, it gets like that.
I mean, look, songwriting is big, right?
Yeah.
And it's but of course you have to figure out who's best placed to really perform the song as far as be the face of it, be that name, So
Yeah, true.
Yeah. So with what Smoove was saying there, the reason why I mentioned this because I watch people, I watch spaces, that's kind of my thing. And I noticed like, okay, why did Sam Young like go to him to be like, what do you think? Or what should we do that? And it was given very much that executive producer energy. You know what I'm saying? That's the title.
Why is his opinion so
why is
valued?
right? And there's something you said where you said, I have an ear for music. I know how things are supposed to sound.
Yeah.
And I think in music nowadays, we are giving artists a lot of roles. Yeah. They'll have their bedroom studio. They'll be like, I'm going to download Fruity Loops. They're then going to become producers. They're then going to be the songwriters. Then it's like, oh, man, my man's taking long to mix it. Now you're learning how to mix. What's mastering? Oh, okay. Now you're also a
sugar, we need artwork.
We need artwork.
Yeah.
Oh, bro. Man's got Mid-Journey or something. Man just quickly AI the thing. You get me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Which is all great and it's beautiful. Yeah. But it gets to a stage where I've realized where you can't
call your plumber to do your roof or ceiling.
Yeah, because there's a certain amount of hours needed to reach an almost like godlike state within
10,000 hours.
The 10,000 hours, right? Yeah. Or bump it up 100,000 hours, like because we've been. That's you know what I'm saying?
We've done more than 10,000, but I think 10,000 hours is the benchmark of okay, you can call yourself.
Yeah.
Something.
So, but I'm gonna bump it up and say the godlike state. Yeah, the godlike state for songwriting takes time. Yeah, it takes focus. Yeah,
I think a lot of songwriting, like your job, like more than see like a rapper or a producer, I think their job is to express themselves. Mm-hmm. But I think a songwriter his job is to either express someone else's feeling or like it's more away from like they might draw inspiration from themselves. Yeah. But it's more to please the fan or the listener than it is where I feel artists they please themselves first as an artist and then go whichever fans take towards it. So that's where I think the different like it's a unique art songwriting. You need to know how to connect with people.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
What I was going to get into was the point of the ear. The ear, I think, is a lost skill or a skill that isn't thought about much. To get to a godlike state for me in any of these fields, there has to be a conscious decision to train within that field. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What Smoove displayed to me was he is aware of the ear. Now, this is the ear, right? And therefore has taken time to hone that skill, to understand in a godlike state, this works. No, this don't work. Yep, this is a banger. Ooh, no, right? So when you said, I have an ear, I was like, cool, he's very conscious of it. And that's what makes me realize this is why Sam Young wants his opinion. Because he recognizes that this guy has the knack for this kind of stuff. It is trained, it is conscious. So I can relax, focus on what I'm good at, and trust someone else to do what they're good at. And this is where I think we're able to do great collaborative work, because we see the godlike stakes where we can say, okay, he's worked on his craft, he's worked on his.
Do you know what? Do you know what I think the key in that though is to have that what you're referring to as godlike. I think a lot of people have the godlike maybe trait, but actually becoming it is just having it with confidence. Yes. So like some people might actually have the air, think, all right, cool, it needs to sound like this, but not have the confidence to be able to know. For people to come to you now, you've had to have stepped with confidence within that air. Do you know what I'm saying?
With that said,
No, for sure.
Visually,
I
can't lie, step with confidence. So
how did you get to that?
It's just years of practice, man. You know, there's no other way around it. Just like with any sort of art, any sort of craft in this world, you just have to just learn the skill.
Yeah.
And just build up your expertise. You know, make a lot of mistakes in the process, and just figure out what you've done good and just enhance that. You know, it's
Cool.
as easy as that.
When did you realize you had this skill or these skills? I don't want to specifically bring it down to just the ear, but what made you go, nah, I'm going to stick with this because this is making sense?
To be honest, there's no one time I would say it was that moment. It's just over time, you just, every song, you just get more and more confident, you know, and you just feel like you want to do something better than the last time. So, you saying that to me now, I've never really thought of it like, oh, you know, I'm just like, look, I'm just doing what I do, and I'm just trying to make good music. And just, you know, back to that point of sans music, I think we all have our roles.
Good.
You know, Sammy as well. You saw how he was kind of directing the vocals as far as, you know, hit your notes, do this and that. You know, go take a break, come back. You know, grab some honey. You know, just these little things. You know, like you know, these are very important and things people take for granted sometimes. And I feel like this is where we work very well together. You know, he's got his strengths, I've got mine, and we just make it work.
It feels like you lot have a lot of trust in each other's ability.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think that is a big part of collaborating.
100%.
Having trust in each other's ability.
Because that also allows the person or each person to just do their job and do it well without having to think about,
oh, wait, let me do this for my man just in case.
It's not that. 100%, man.
Can I ask you both a question?
Go ahead.
What was you most surprised about each other, like musically, when you linked up?
You go first.
To be honest, with Riddla, I had no idea he produces as well. So when he came into the studio, he was like, he started talking about his favorite plug. I'm like, we kind of connected on that level. You know, as, you know, him being he mixes, he masters. You know, he you know, lays his own vocals. So that was a common ground. You know, and I was impressed by that.
Thank you. For me, I'm gonna give like both of you because some should have been here, man. I believe it's in Nigeria, right?
Yeah, he's doing a little promo tour for our records. You know,
beautiful, man.
Good job.
Big up Sammy. But yeah, for me, with Smoove, right? Because we spoke on the phone, innit? So there was no like figuring out what he's like. Yeah. So when I've actually met him, bro, he has this energy where it's just so chilled. Like he's just like, yeah, man, let's get pattern. But there's a nice contrast of, yeah, man, but we're working. Do you know what I mean? He's seamlessly. He's his name. he is his name. Like he was very much just Smoove, because I think there was even a point where like me and Conrad just talking. We're just like, just get to know each other. It's like, all right, guys, let's get to work. I was like, yeah. Do you know what I mean? It was well controlled. I was like, I like this energy. Because I think even amongst men, sometimes it's hard to do that kind of like.
You know what's crazy?
Balance.
It comes back to the tune that you made.
Focus.
There you go.
Yeah, that was it.
Universal 100%.
Language, man. And with Sam Young, I'm going to be so honest. At first, I was like, "Woo, is this like a stock-up energy or what's going on here?" And it took a second, but he eased up, and I could tell he was just reading the rooms and seeing where everybody's at. Because sometimes you can enter the studio room and be like, right, I'm here with artists, let's get working, jump. But it makes it difficult to break through and just be like, hey, how you doing?
Right.
Because it's so like, ksh. But it was so beautiful. I think we got maybe 20 minutes in and we're giggling and laughing, but still working. And
that's the best one.
Oh, it was beautiful, man. Like, and afterwards, we exchanged Instagrams and whatnot, and then it was just kind of like, yeah, man. Like even now, I could post something, yo, bro, this is cool, let's get it. Or he'll post something, yeah, man, and it's genuine. Like we're cool because we've met and it's actually cool.
That's how the vibe got set off.
100%. I thought I would need to like do another mix or whatever because you get me. Unfortunately, Yeezy couldn't make it, but we will have him down. Get me. But we've managed to just have a good conversation all the way to 11, Didn't expect that. There was a lot to go through in this interview. This is the longest interview I've had, but for me, one of the most fun.
Yeah, 100%.
It's been very insightful.
Very smooth.
Very smooth. Come on. Smooth, though, please.
Come on.
Raseye Smoove. Just
100%.
even just send a little something and you just send something back just to understand and be like, oh, okay.
Okay, 100%.
Because There's powers.
I look forward to it, man.
100%, man. Right Now is out as well.
Right now.
Right now.
Right now is right. Yeah.
Obviously on all digital platforms. Please do check that out as well. I believe my bro's got more coming as well.
Absolutely.
I don't doubt it.
We got 2, 3, 4 records in the can. You know, of course, with collaboration, you know, there are always these barriers of people in labels or various situations.
Yeah.
So just, you know, to tie up the business side of things and the world can enjoy the music.
100%. Your socials, please, again, just so they got it.
Yeah, so you can find me on Instagram, TikTok. It's Smoove Time, all one word. Easy to find.
Beautiful. Ras, give him yours as well, my guy.
Socials, RASEYEVII.
Martian, same for you, please.
Socials, Martian B2A on all socials.
Come
Hit
on,
me up,
clean.
man.
Guys.
What about you, bro?
Oh, yeah, it's Riddla on everything. It's nice and simple. ITSRIDDLA. So, with that said, guys, it's been running with Riddz. It's been fun. It's been chilled. Enjoy your night.